Hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800, a One Island challenge. We can already see the fumes over Phoenix. So the first, heavy industry buildings are now in the city as well, polluting the air but producing steel, and that's exactly what we need. As we continue with our expansion, we get a few ruins from the fires, right? So let's quickly rebuild that one, and I think over here it's actually gone. All right, perfect. Let's continue then also with some more fishermen, so 2 more that we can squeeze into the harbor build area just fine. And then we also need to expand now on my wool production, and Madame Kahina we have found as well. Where is she? There she is. Nice one on her very beautiful island. It's been a while. Oh, and we found an Harlow as well. So there is my schooner. There is no... Oh, we are already at war with them. This makes it tricky though, as far as I can see it. Yep, my ship can be reached. Are you for real? Alright, we're going to lose that schooner before it actually arrives at Archie. Off it goes, because Archie is completely blocked by the pirate. Now this is an interesting one that I haven't seen as well as yet. I haven't seen that one yet. This is going to make Archie extremely difficult to reach, right? We could probably reach him here in this corner, but that's it. Let's not sell our ships to Archie, but to Eli. I think Eli is easily found, and Madame Kahina. We should be able to sell ships at her harbor. Let's just try this one out. I'm of course continuing pushing out schooners, but we are no longer sending them to Archie, but rather to Madame Kahina. This is problematic. We do need Archie in the future. Alright, getting peace with the pirate will be our goal then, I guess. Yes, I wanted to boost my sheep production. So that is that. We can do it by 50% on this. And yeah, let's make 20% for the framework knitters. Right, and also get us more framework knitters out then. So this one, and I should be able to squeeze in one more here. Perfect. And let's also upgrade one of these warehouses now to have an additional ramp. There's lots of movement here now because of all that industry, right? So I'm going to put yet another warehouse into this area. There you go. Just absolutely required to utilize all of that. Perfect. Let's just try it out. Oh, look at the pirate. She is now flooding the world with her pirate ships already, which is going to hurt us there quite a bit. 2,500 Madame Kahina pays for one of these ships, so that's 5k coming in from those 2 schooners that we sold now. And we're just going to, send my schooners now to Eli, really, en masse, right? Because we don't need to explore anymore, nor do we really need the schooners for anything. With that money, we can now finally, let's go over the bridge, shall we? Right, let's build that bridge. 3,000 credits it costs me for this beautiful, actually already paved bridge that's going to be in the city center. And this one is now pushing to the other side. So once again, we do have now a clay deposit here that I will use. Let's just see. And we do want to have our grain production on that side too. Probably somewhere then here, or actually here. I think this is a better location. It's going to take a while before we reach this area here with the city, right? So getting our grain farms into that one should be the better choice. We're going to need a lot of grain, right? Because the grain is going to be used also for the beer production, not only for the bread. And we are going to have it here. The grain can only be boosted with oil though. That is happening so much further down the road that we are probably not going to boost the grain farms by oil. So I'm not going to calculate any tractor barns in now, right? So we only want to get these grain farms going, and that's it. And we're going to use the whole upper level there for the grain. So let's get us a few of them out. And let's just spam the grain farms. The grain fields all around here. Perfect. That's a lot of grain farms already. And here we can then build another bridge. Can we build another bridge here? Yes, there we can build another bridge for 3k. But I'm not doing that at the moment. We rather just want to reserve that space here for the grain farms. And also here another clay pit plus 2 brick factories will be golden. For the city will probably, probably going to expand the city then up to this point there, right? So that this one is still a bit of industry that we can keep. And here there should be room for another grain farm. There you go. Alright, with all the boosting, as we can see, we got 6 more workload coming in, 3 fish, 1 more schnapps. I'm pretty sure though we can build 1 more potato farm and 1 more schnapps distillery. And by the way, am I boosting them already that much? No, but we can boost it up to 50% now for those productions, right? That's a whole lot more. We're still at plus 18 happiness for the farmers, so that's golden for now. And with all the timber, let's continue with building more workers. We can really do this because we have that much production right now. So I'm building all of them here to workers too. And we need to accommodate the additional cost that is coming in here now with the industry that we're building, right? And another schooner has arrived at Eli. Oh, Eli is not purchasing ships. That's good to know. So it's Madame Kahina, our only option that we have right now that we can sell those ships. Let's make Madame Kahina the waypoint for my schooners. Out they go. Perfect. This area still is not city area, so that we can change now too. We have the marketplace there. Let's make this one here the proper main road that it deserves to be. And then I'm just going ahead here with having more houses now left and right. So since that's the main road, right? And then we have those houses here. There's the fire station. Let's keep a bit of a distance there to the fire station. Another ship is coming out. Perfect. Very good. So now we can build that marketplace here for the last district that we're going to have for quite some time. Yeah, I want to reach all of them actually, so let's build it here. I think that's better. As we're then moving over here to the potato farm, so I cannot really continue building them in this area. Another pub though we can accommodate somewhere over here as well. Very good. Let's build the pub, and so we can also start building the first farmers in this area. And we can build quite a lot of them now because we got the production. And by the way, also 3,000 people now. We have reached the next level. Also level 8 now. Perfect. And 3,000 people is a nice milestone. Though my taxes are not looking for the better of it. There's 2 more ships now on the way to Madame Kahina. Very important. And I think also, let's go ahead and start the next production, which would be the bread. The bread is something I'm never going to boost. Oh, wait a second. That again. Keep people happy there. The bread is something we can actually have over here as well, right? Because the bread is not a production chain I intend to boost because we don't need that much of it. So let's go ahead and have another warehouse then here. Really just the city outskirts where we are right now once again. And this is for the bread now. Now, currently we do need 2 bread per minute. It's probably going up to a maximum of, let's say 10 for now, right? As the city doesn't grow that much. That's 10. That would be 10 bakeries that I need in total, right? So let's just start them here. That's 6. And then we can have another 4 here. And that's already the 10 bakeries that we are going to need. Let's have a warehouse next to them. And those 10 do need 5 flour mills. So we can basically just have these 5 flour mills in this area. Hooray! That's it, right? That's the bread production. Let's have a fire station here as well, just in case. And yeah, I can already go ahead with that. We do need 2 bread for now. Let's make 4 bakeries though, as expensive as that might be early on. And that leads to, I think, 4 grain farms it was, right? Because it has this 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, 4 grain farms, that's the expensive part, right? Those 4 will cost me around 10,000. So I do need to sell a few more ships. There's quite a lot of schooners though. Let's sell this one, and this one. We can build more, yep. Another schooner coming out then soon. And with the 16k we have, we can now afford those grain farms. So let's build the first 4. Holy moly, right? It was 5k by the way, sorry, not 10k. Miscalculated. Beautiful. Absolutely fantastic looking, always. Our grain farms. And they will now supply 2 flour mills. And by the way, that's not good. Let's have the flour mills here. Those 5, right? It's a bit too far. I mean, we would have long distances to travel there then. And for the bakeries, I can also easily have them here, to be honest. Right next to the flour mills. That's the better way of doing this. And here another one, and then probably here. Right, so we can get rid of those guys. And also of the road here. That's just better. I can still go with another 6th one here so that this one is kind of like filled. Let's have 2 flour mills, and with that 4 bakeries. Can we afford all 4 of them right away? Yes, we can. So let's do this.
In one of your factories.
That was really expensive. Also on the balance. That balance has taken a toll there. Alright. Some fires up here with the Schnapps distilleries. We can still mobilize. That's fine. And the first, steel beams are in. 15 tons of that. We're going to need them for the soap production now soon. So that's our steelworks here that are working diligently. I think a second one might be coming in, or we use that for a weapon factory. Let's rather use it for the first weapon factory, because with that we will be able then to get the first defensive structures out as well. Weapon factory, let's have this one here. By the way, the electricity is coming then here, the power plant. It's a better location, of course, for all of that. And let's build the weapon factory right away. Boy, my balance is down to 14 only, plus. But as long as we can sell schooners, we should be golden, right? Another schooner is already almost there. And she offers us a collection quest. Let's do this, right? There is some flotsam here, and I think... wait a second. Yep, we're about to finish a schooner. So let's get the flotsam and get it to Miss Hunt. That's an easy quest. And I'm intending to do that. We are not at permanent war here with the AIs in this playthrough, so it's fine. Doing that quest will help us there a bit. We need to take all the advantages we can get, right? With only one island. As opposed to the other ones having all of that. And I think the bread will now be flooding in then too. Another important good that we have for my people. For the workers, right? And then only the soap is missing. And then we would have everything ready for the artisans. Go ahead and have some more farmers here. And the schooner is out.
We assist however we may.
Let's get the schooner here to this flotsam, pick it up. And by the way, on that side, I will need to... Let's make it actually here for now. Since we have the area, right? Another timber production. That would be the lumberjack hut and the sawmill. Going then on the way to the warehouse. And on that side here too. We have a bit of space here. And I would like to use this for another lumberjack hut plus the sawmill. There you go. That means... yeah, around 8 more timber per minute now. Those 2. And we do need that. Probably will need to upgrade that warehouse. But we need so much timber for the constant building of ships as well. On top of the building the city. So that's that. We've picked up the flotsam. Let's just see. Oh, and I just need to get it back to Miss Hunt. That was a really easy quest. The ship of a royal ally was attacked during the night by a mysterious foe. Margaret Hunt has requested you salvage the remains and deliver them to her so she can start the funeral arrangements. Let's do this while we can, because of course it's inevitable that they declare war on us at some point, because we are getting significantly weaker than them with only one island. They will declare war on us anyway. While we're at peace, let's just, you know, do their quests for them. Also, the bread production has fully started now. Processing the grain into flour, and from flour to bread. And from bread to mouth. That is basically the cycle that we have there. And from the mouth to... I'm not going into more details there. Where's my ship? There it is. It's very slow. Sailing against the wind right now. Trying to get into my harbor. Madame Kahina is just passing by. And Miss Hunt is still waiting there. That's 5k. Definitely needed. Definitely wanted. And there you go. Let's hand it in. And we do get the hand-blown grenade that we can use to, boost our production, fire protection. Or I'm just selling it and we're doing that. Let's get it over there to Madame Kahina, or we can sell it. There's already another ship here, 2,500. Perfect. And that money is very much appreciated. We need that money, by the way, already to start with the soap production. Now the soap production I'm going to boost. Because the soap is going to be something that we use for the docklands, but also now in the first stage for selling to Eli. And before I start on the soap, I need to now get rid of these 2 lumberjack huts here and the sawmills, right? So we are going to move the first industry, which is the wood, the timber, and we're basically moving it over here for now, where we have the room. So I'm going to build one here, and one here still. That's 3 more, plus the sawmills. There you go. This one is very much needed, and I'm going to still keep those lumberjack huts there with the sawmill. That's still fine. Over here. And then slaughterhouses, pigs. We're going to need more pigs now. And this warehouse here I'm going to use. Let's move this one. And here we're going to have now our soap production. I think it's here. Just check it out there real quick. We have the main road that we can finish now. So it's making it a bit easier to see. Right. Going in here, and there's probably... So there's a wall going here. Separating then the city from the industry. And here I will definitely have then my soap production now. Right next to that. And by the way, we could have another fire protection squeezed into this area just fine. That I'm going to use. Perfect. So, soap production. The rendering works and the soap we need. We do need 1 soap per minute right now. Only that means 1 soap factory will be golden, but that means also 2 rendering works, and that means ultimately also 2 pig farms that we need for that right now. Let's start with the rendering works being rather close. Wait a second, need to make sure. Because the pig farms should never be having a direct connection with the rendering works. That would be very bad for business overall. Let's just go ahead with the rendering works. We're going to need lots of them. I think that will be better. Right, we need to make sure here that the pig farms will never have a direct connection with the rendering works. So that is the lowest pig farm that I have. Look at that, it's close, because otherwise it would transport it all the way over there and we would lose a lot of time. There's going to be more pig farms here, and we just need to make sure that this connection is never made. That's quite a lot of them already. That's 18 rendering works that would lead to 9 soap factories, and they do require quite a lot of space. That would lead to 18 soap, plus boosted with electricity. That's a lot of soap coming in here. 9 of them we need. So let's get the first ones here. That's 6. And then we probably could also have some here, right? And that's 9. There you go. Let's make here the connection with that warehouse though. That we can do, right? We still have a bit of room left then for further expansion if we want to. Or if we need to. Let's actually get started. Let's build the first 2 rendering works and soap factory. That's also the steel works that we've, the steel beams that we've produced up to this point being consumed here now. And I do need 2 more pig farms. There you go. Perfect. Working. Workforce is fine. Soap will be coming in. And I would also like to finish the next steelworks here. We should still be golden on the steel. Yes, we are, right? So we're still producing +2 on the steel.
It's a surprise inspection.
So we can afford, with those 2 furnaces, we can afford the 2 steelworks plus the weapon factory just fine. And weapons, we have the first weapons in store now too. 3 tons are inbound. Oh my goodness, and I'm also negative on the balance. We can counter that though by continuing selling ships and also items. There you go. And with the soap that is coming in, we have done everything for the workers, right? The only thing that's still missing is a school. And I think we're going ahead here and squeezing that school into this spot. Some of you might have already expected that. Let's just go ahead and have the school then here. It will reach the whole area, and with the paved road it will even go further and beyond that. We do need some 20 tons of steel beams though, so that's going to take still a bit of time. Time that we're going to use to continue building more homes. And we can continue getting those guys here up. Perfect. As we move closer and closer to these potato farms. I might actually... Let's just check this one out real quick for the schnapps. It's perfect really. Schnapps is good looking. We could have the potato farm like this then here too. But that would actually... Yeah, that would be possible. Having a few more potato farms in this area. No props. And I can save a bit of space. But I was also thinking of getting a few more potato farms here. Just 2 more. if I'm honest, would be probably a wise choice. Nah, let's not do this here. It's just also not looking good. Let's have city only here. We can still make this one work either way. And probably this block here then as well. Yes, very good. Yeah, not quite. Let's not do it like that then. Let's have this block there, right next to the pub. And these are the farmers then right next to the potato farm that we have in there already, right? So they can really go to their workplaces right away if they want to. That's looking golden. And here we can still squeeze in a whole bunch of them. We might also just, you know, make one of these blocks here. So this one, a service block then for a school, for a church. No idea about that yet. Oop, this one is not working. That's fine. And then we are at the edge of this map already. And I can basically go ahead and build them. As long as I have the timber, as long as I have the products, I'm fine, right? And we are totally fine. Also, our future business model here, the pigs are rolling in the dirt. Very good. It's just really, it's just going to be so exciting out of the soap what we're going to make here, which is, you know, not only products for my people, but also export goods. And we want to really boost this. We could start with the first gunboat too. I'm not doing that as gunboats are pretty much worthless for us at this stage. We don't want to conquer any island. And for protection, the harbor cannons are just much more powerful. And there's another schooner now on the way. By the way, there's 2 schooners waiting. Yes. Get both of them over. That's another 5k. Let's make the waypoint there again, as the next schooner is already coming out soon. With a bit of timber. Ooh, let's go ahead and have those people here upgraded. There you go. We're still waiting for the 10 for the remaining steel beams on for the school, right? So we can do this. And by the way, this area we should really use as well for another city area now. So I'm going ahead here with these blocks, right? And we probably can just copy this one over. And bear in mind, as always, this is just the foundation, right? We will need to delete a lot of these buildings again in order to build then service buildings on top of that. So a pub, a church, a school, a hospital, stuff like that. So the city is looking much better than right now, of course. And here also ending that to the bridge then, perfect. And then here just a normal block, I guess. And how far are we away now? There's the marketplace. I would like to have the other marketplace then probably somewhere over there. We can still have a normal block here and a normal block here. And then I'm probably going to build now the marketplace. Let's build it down here a bit further because we can still add then more buildings down here because it's going down here now, as we can see, right? And then also that pub just here. There you go. And also the main harbor area is looking fine, right? So we can have lots of stuff then there. And here we just have normal buildings. By the way, this one is the main road that still continues all the way there. Of course. Not quite working. Not quite working. It's just one of these blocks then here. And that's the end of it for now. On this side, let's build those 2 buildings and let's just build as many of these houses here as possible to the left of the harbor area now. So the city is growing also towards this, and since we have the bridge, we could also now expand into this area then just fine. So this is all going to be city area, right? And the surrounding area is going to be industry and stuff like that provides for the city. It's especially going to be tricky for the hops plantations that we still need and the fur coats, the hunting cabins. So we'll just see how space-wise we're going to make this work. I have no idea yet. We'll just see. The soap should be coming in now. There it is. Perfect. Oh, by the way, fish is negative. So with all the upgrades and stuff like that, we should probably start the next fishing industry. And that is something we can also do then on that side. Right, so here, getting out there. And I hope that I can squeeze in fishermen on both sides. That's unfortunately not quite working. Fishermen are tricky. This would be working. It's always tricky because of the cliffs, right? So they're always kind of like disrupting the flow here. So there's 3 that we can fit in. And on that side, we should be able to squeeze in way more. There you go. That's looking good, right? So that's more fishermen than here. Let's finish those 3 first, plus the warehouse. Fish is so cheap, we should not save there on that end. Very good. Stay tuned. Onwards to artisans.